In September 2017, I went to Florida to visit Elliott Hulse, a famous strength and conditioning coach. Famous for his rants on YouTube, his authenticity, and his wide variety of knowledge on life. I was here to attend his grounding camp.
I am Elliott Hulse, and welcome to Grounding Camp.
Voice is not at its best because we screamed a lot this morning. It's a lot of shaking, a lot of laughing, a lot of crying, and it's very special to stand in a room with 100 gorillas and in the shape of all kind of men and women, led by this modern tribe leader, Elliott, and he's really doing his best to make us very uncomfortable, and that's really what this camp is all about.
Hey, good morning, guys. It's 6:50 in the morning, and had a good night of sleep. I feel really sore though. My legs are really sore. All the stretching and meditation of last night. And it's 6:50 in the morning now, so we're getting ready for our dynamic meditation.
The camp includes different active meditations inspired by the Indian mystic named Osho. The first phase is all about intense and chaotic breathing to charge the body with energy. That energy is allowed to come out in the second phase called catharsis. You move, scream, yell, laugh, cry, whatever comes up and your body tells you to do. The only rule here is not to hurt yourself or someone else. It's weird and it's not average, but hey, you don't sign up for these things when you're not weird or average. After this phase, you center your energy by jumping up and down and shouting, hoo, 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 hoo. Next, you freeze to experience the stillness in your body and mind. According to Osho, it's important not to get stuck in that stillness. So in the last phase, you celebrate life.
We just finished the dynamic meditation and it's pure bliss, man. I was in a good state and shaking a lot, breathing a lot, and at one point I was just, and it was overall bliss. So definitely enjoyed it.
What are my thoughts on grounding camp? As you can tell, I lost my voice already today. It's been intense. It's been a lot more physically demanding than I thought it would be. But it's exactly what I needed because I'm a guy that's in my head a lot, thinking I'm an entrepreneur. I'm always, thinking about what I'm doing next. And this sort of forces you to like just drop into your body. And there's so much chaos going around you, people screaming, people crying, people laughing, and you're just trying to come into your own zone and just really let go as much as you can. So it's been great. I need to do more of this kind of stuff in my life. I think everyone needs to do more of this kind of stuff in their life. Because it really makes you feel uncomfortable and brings up things that sometimes we like to bury under the surface. So it's been great so far, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
It's a different. Anyone can do it. What you got to do is learn how to breathe. Find some good music, learn how to breathe, and it's very powerful.
So we just finished up a session, the afternoon session. It involved a lot of stretching and bioenergetic exercises to release all that tension in your hips and all that stuck for for years and years in your body. So a lot of bending and stretching, and at one point we were doing breathing exercises. And I was really surprised that a lot of people were opening up, a lot of feelings, anger or hurt, or so people were laughing, crying, everything was going on together, and we were all laying there just breathing with our mouths open and eyes open, and this was really cool, a really cool experience. So, how are you feeling, brother? This is the brother of Elliott Hulse. So.
Hey.
Is same family, same kind of warrior, and he's here to assist his brother and join the grounding camp. We had some good conversations today.
Yeah, really good.
The last days. So how did you enjoy it, man?
Oh, overall it's been really good. I'm feeling really sore and tired.
Okay. So what's the best advice we can get from the younger brother of Elliott?
Best advice?
Yeah. This is your moment, man.
Man. I would say that life is not so much of a journey. You know, I always think about life as being as a journey, as a destination, but looking at it more as a play or a dance. Really, that shift in understanding helps you to live more in the moment. It helps you to enjoy each moment. This is it right here. There is no journey over there. This what's happening, this interplay, this conversation right here is what it's all about. There is nothing else.
I'm dropping stuff.
Oh yeah, there is nothing else, you know? Sometimes we get caught up in the illusion of the journey reaching something, and that causes anxiety and unhappiness, you know? So the more we can realize that this is the show right here and appreciate each moment as, you know, the only moment that exists, that's really what it's about. So yeah, always reconnecting to that memory of that. I think that's the best I got.
That's good, man. Amen. Dude, man, talking is in the family here. You should start your own YouTube channel.
Yeah, maybe one day.
So here we are, and we're ending our grounding camp here. We just finished off everything. Everybody's making pictures and saying goodbye to each other. And we had a very blissful and intense finisher this morning. I'm gonna call it the lion exercise. I'm not gonna go into the details because I think it's, you know, let's keep it a grounding camp thing. And it all had to do with letting go of boundaries and expressing yourself and be the badass motherfucker you want to be. And that's really what Elliott does best, and that's really what he is transcending to all of us. I can definitely say to his tribe, because that's the feeling that you get here. And it's it's a big brotherhood, and I really enjoyed it. Elliott is the shaman, he's the leader, and he's the king, and I enjoyed it. Very grateful to be here. I'm going to see you on the next trip, guys. Ciao.
So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. That was it. Please look out for my next podcast, where I will be visiting Strenght Camp in order to meet Elliott himself. We recorded a podcast where we talked about a lot of subjects about grounding camp, parenting tips, expressing yourself, rites of passage, shamanism, being in solitude, and so much more. And eventually he made me pick up stones. So I really enjoyed it. I really had a good laugh there. And I'm sure this is a very different podcast than you've ever heard before with Elliott. Subscribe to my channels, and we'll be in touch soon.